What?
See that?
What?
That way we don't.
What do we don't?
I didn't know she wanted people to see her drinking publicly.
Oh.
Well, I drink out in public. That's no secret.
There you go. Okay.
People, we don't drink in public.
We don't drink at all, dude.
You let her use the koozie.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
You let her use the good koozie.
I just never let anyone use that koozie before.
Yeah, that's a big step for him.
Oh gosh.
Like that's a huge step for him. We got to get that thing out of your face.
I couldn't find any of mine for some reason.
I have like 8,000. My wife fucking hates it because every time I go to a golf outing, I bring home like 9 more koozies. She's like, every time I leave for one, she's like, don't you bring home any more koozies. I always bring home koozies.
I have a bucket.
That's what I have in my garage. I have like a Miller Lite bucket or a Corona bucket or something that I got in Tennessee at some lake. I just took it from the bar. I'm like, hey, can I have this? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Out here crushing it. Yeah. Is that the story of that koozie? That koozie's from back in the day when you were trying every seltzer known to man.
That koozie is, yeah. Didn't I get that as like at a tasting at the Cork or something?
Something like that.
I think that's where I got it at.
Tyler went on a mission to try every seltzer until he tried them all.
Mm-hmm. There's more now.
What's the best one? Still the best one you've had. I know you like the Bud Lights.
I don't remember what they're called, dude. But they're like, I think it started with a V. What is it?
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up now.
I really don't know. Good stuff. Welcome to the Mind Snacks podcast. It is Wednesday, August 21st, the year 2024. And we are here with our friend Tyler Me. Tyler, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Buddy,
dude, my chickens laid their first eggs. Good.
Yeah?
I got my first egg out of my chicken coop.
Yeah, Tyler has a chicken coop.
Yep.
You would think that, I've never known a guy with a chicken coop that lived in town.
Really?
That was a new one for me.
Yeah.
In town.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
right there on Fairlawn. Like we live in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, right by Sean.
Aren't you allowed to have like so many chickens?
4.
Yeah, so you're allowed to have 4 chickens. And I totally only have 4, not 5. And I don't remember what it is. I'll have to find it later. But yeah, so I have 4 chickens. Built a mansion of a chicken coop. That's 8x4, like I'm allowed to have.
Yeah.
It's really 4x10. But yeah, I got my first egg, dude. Feels good.
There's no city officials here. We're fine.
I mean, realistically, I think if they came back there, they wouldn't really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be like, okay, it don't look that big. It ain't breaking any real rules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's your backyard.
Yeah, dude.
It's whatever.
No, I think what it takes for people to get in trouble in the city is for people to bitch about it.
Yeah.
No, none of my neighbors are going to bitch about it.
How do you know?
Well, I give one of my neighbors eggs. Once I get eggs, I'm going to, like,
There
he's giving me some egg cartons.
It's like, is that like hush money?
Yeah. Bribery.
Okay.
I still haven't taken my anti-bribery training. It's fine. I don't know any better yet.
Oh my gosh, don't you love those?
That and sexual harassment, I fucking avoid both. But
all these mandatory trainings we have to do.
But yeah. So that's my excitement for the week is got an egg.
Got an egg.
Woohoo!
And they're like little, like this big. Like I think they just start out laying like baby eggs until they get their full size eggs or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. But
I can tell you that's true.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Did you raise them from chicks or did you buy them from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got them when they were 1 day old.
Yeah.
And I drove to Cincinnati, Ohio to pick them up.
Oh.
I had to get cute chickens, so I got 4 different breeds. And
how's that work?
What do you mean?
You just get cute chickens?
Yeah, they're cute, dude.
Oh my gosh, there are so many types of cute.
Oh, so you like had to? Okay, so you were
like the breeds are. Cute,
you were made
right?
to buy cute. Like the breed's not called cute.
No.
They just look cute.
Yeah. So like, the ugliest chicken I have is a Plymouth Rock, right? They're just, and its name's Henrietta, right? It's this boring chicken,
right?
Then I have Margie, which is a speckled Sussex, and I have Belle, which is a silver lace Wyandotte. And I have Nefertiti, which is a Splash Moran. And then I have Dave, which is also a Plymouth Bar Rock.
Nefertiti?
Nefertiti. That's
Did you say Dave? And
Yeah, Dave.
oh my god,
We thought he was a man. I mean, we thought she was a man. Because they gave me 2 of the same breed because I think they thought they sexed one wrong. So they gave me 2 like, hey, just in case. Yeah, it turns out Dave ain't a man.
Dave ain't a man.
He's still Dave, but he's not a man.
Sure. He's not he.
She's not a man. Yeah, she's not. It's 2024, dude. Whatever.
True story.
We're inclusive in that chicken coop. As long
True
as you pull
story.
your weight, eat some grubs,
Absolutely.
shit some eggs, we're good.
Right.
That's it. So that's all we care about, dude.
Tyler, me, it's time for a shout out.
Shout out.
Dun. Got a man in the comments deserving
Who?
of a shout out. The newly married
Jason Anderson.
Jason Anderson. Congratulations, Jason.
wow.
All the way from the Philippines.
Over in the
right? Is that where
Philippines. Yeah, he's in the Philippines.
Yeah. Congratulations. I
Yeah.
saw that.
Congratulations,
I saw
Jason and Anna.
And I
Very
saw
nice.
That, it looked like a good time.
Kelly Hammontree Rains, who I assume is related to you,
Yes, that's
our
my,
guest in studio,
That's my aunt.
says Dave's not here. All right.
That's my Aunt Kelly.
I guess it's time. Our guest in studio tonight, local musician. We don't disclose where people work, although Tyler does it all the time.
Yeah. I disclose where I work all the time.
Right. But, yeah, local musician, absolute dime of a human being. Give it up for Mrs. Holly Barrett.
Oh,
What's
my
up?
gosh.
What's up, dude?
Thank you.
We
I'm
need a
getting
clap
hand
button.
claps.
We need
Oh my
an
gosh.
applause button, but I think it's cuter like when we do it.
It is cute when we do it.
Yeah.
It's the real
cute.
thing.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
It ain't like one of them Seinfelds, they say something that's not really funny and they
They hit the funny button. What's funny is I have a funny button.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I have a short one, a medium, and a long, like crowd laugh.
Yeah, I
But-
guess. I didn't know we even
Like
had that.
sitcom crowd laugh. Hold on, where is it? It's got to be on here somewhere.
Yeah, the special effects. Come on
We
now.
we have them.
Oh my goodness.
All we need is a dump it
See,
button.
here we go. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
Yes, that's like a funny button. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
what we need is a dump it button for sure.
Yeah, we need a dump it button.
We could have used that a long time ago when Caleb was here.
We could have used that probably more times than I can count on both hands.
Could we have dumped an entire Taco Bell story? I don't think a dump it button will do that.
I don't know, dude. It's pretty long. The story was longer than he actually worked at Taco Bell.
Right.
Like, I don't know how that's even possible.
Yeah. But anyway, Holly, big fan of the show, which we appreciate. We appreciate Holly getting in the comments and talking things, and it's good. It's all good. And tonight, that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk very things. We want to get to know Holly. We want to have the same fun she experiences from the other side of her computer here in the room tonight.
Heck
Really
yeah.
glad you're here. Dude, how are you?
Good.
You.
Doing
You
good.
were dude there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's
It's okay. I've been called
You're a
worse.
dude. I'm a
Yeah.
dude. Everybody's a dude.
It's dude.
I said dude to my boss today. Like, dude, what are you doing? He was like, what?
Yeah. I
He
said
looked
that
at
to
me
my
weird.
boss too, but my boss is Nate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever.
You call him dude all the time.
Yeah. Dude.
He
Wake
didn't know
up.
what to think about that.
Wake up. It's time to go home.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude.
No. So I saw that you guys, your band, The Fusion, is playing this weekend at Lake Santee.
Yes. It's a fun time.
Explain how a gig at Lake Santee would go. I've never played there. Is there a bar there, or do they have like an amusement area?
Yeah, all the above.
Okay.
So they have a bar at the amphitheater. We don't play in the bar,
Okay.
but we're actually out, like the lake is behind us.
Oh, cool.
And then they have it's like a beach. So they have like a play area for kids, and boats pull up and all kinds of fun stuff. And then there's people out in the lawn
Very
dancing
cool.
and
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
it's a really good time. You can bring your cooler and have your own drinks, or you can go up to the bar because it's a private, community kind of thing. So
is it a private lake,
it is.
but the public can go to the show, or is this just for the people that have access to the lake?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So not something that everybody can do.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes they open it. I think sometimes they do open it up to the public, but I'm not sure about that.
Right.
So
It's like the lake just calls you and says, "Hey, you want to come do a show here for all of our people?"
They have for the past couple years.
Okay,
That's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. They've had us back. I don't know. I got introduced from a lady I know that lives out there. She's a friend of mine, and she actually suggested we play out there, so we did. And then for the last third year now, they've had us back out.
Very
So
cool.
It's a lot of fun.
It's always good to get return business.
Oh yeah.
I know personally that you guys are actually really fun to watch.
What kind of music do you guys play?
A little bit of everything.
I don't think I've ever seen you. I might have at Ziggy's,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
We play a little bit of everything, but I'd say the bulk of our stuff is classic rock, just depending on the audience.
Yeah.
So, like, when we play up in Indy, we'll do more poppy stuff, If we play, like, an Animal Club or something, we'll do classic mixed with some few country tunes, Southern
First of all,
rock.
I'm going to need you to tell me what an animal club is.
So, like, the Moose Lodge.
Oh.
Whew. I was really thinking of some Where the Wild Things Are fur blog shit.
I got nervous for a
Why?
second.
What were you thinking?
Animal club. I'm just like fucking nasty animal shit.
Like-
Like fucking.
like them furries.
The fuck's going on? Yeah, like them furries. Like, are there litter boxes laying around? Do they meow at each other?
I'll get my fox costume out, dude.
I would. I mean, I would participate. I mean, I'm not
You're like, I ain't above it.
above it.
Right.
Ain't above it, dude.
I'm not above it. I'm just not that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You don't actively seek it out.
I
but mean,
identify
but when you're there,
as a man.
when you're there, dude. I mean, I think I don't know that they identify as the animals. I think it's just fun for them. I don't know how it works.
I'm told that a lot of the furries, they think they're cats.
Okay, well,
I've seen that.
Yeah.
And I also read a story about what would you call a person who does the dog a furry as well? And not
yeah,
just the cat?
Any animal.
Any animal are called
does-
called furry?
Wait.
Does
you mean
the
like
dog?
like do a dog? Like they do a real dog, or they dress up like a dog? 'Cause I think
Both.
if they do a real dog, I
Like-
think that's illegal and it's called bestiality.
No, not like that.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
let's go back.
Okay,
They
Dump it
act
button.
like
Rewind,
Dump it
rewind,
button.
Dump it button. That's when we
Dump
know.
it button.
they act like what you're saying,
Like
only
dogs?
a dog.
Yeah. It's all furries. You can act like whatever animal you want. That's the beauty of it.
Okay.
Any animal.
So I
you
can be a
want.
Slytherin
Thank you.
snack.
Yeah, I think so.
I
I
can be
mean,
a
a snake would be
snack.
weird because I think it's got to be something with fur on it. But
I can
whatever.
be a snack. Look at me. I'm a
I think it's got to have something with fur, like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. That'd be probably a sloth if you wanted.
Dude, I would love to be a sloth. You know why? Take me 10 minutes to walk from where I am to the other side of this room.
10 minutes.
And everybody's just fucking cool with it.
You know those things can swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can swim.
Yeah.
I've
Slow as
seen that.
shit. That dude
It's so
swam. That
weird.
dude swam the English Channel in like 3 hours. It'd take a sloth 2.5 years.
Yeah, I don't think it could survive.
But again,
that.
everyone's just cool with it.
Yeah, they don't even care, dude.
Yeah,
He's like
why?
crossing the
Why would
road.
they?
There's like a mile of traffic behind him. Like, come on, take your time, bro.
And they're not like a normal color either. They're green. They
They're like fucked up looking.
they don't because they move so slow. I
Yeah.
guess like freaking algae and lichens grow on them and shit. So
Yeah.
Could be.
you know,
Could be. Like,
That's like, yeah. So I don't know if they have any weird diseases like koala. Remember koalas have herpes or whatever?
Chlamydia.
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 And then, did we ever confirm that armadillos have leprosy? Can carry leprosy?
I don't know that we
Oh.
confirmed it.
Did we ever confirm that?
I think we did actually. Armadillo leprosy. I'm gonna Google it again.
We
I know
got on the leprosy
We
subject
talked
last
about
week.
yeah
there's like an outbreak again or something like down in
of leprosy.
Yeah.
like Florida or something
yeah.
like Miami
right.
or something.
Armadillo leprosy. Let's see. People may become infected from other
Oh my
people with untreated leprosy, or from the 9-banded armadillo, a natural host of.
Okay.
Yeah,
So stay away from the one with 9 bands.
yeah. I mean, I'm over here with 10 bands.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
what?
How many
Gold
bands
teeth
do
and
those
shit.
things have?
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea. Like not to mention, if I see an armadillo in the wild, the last thing I'm gonna do is be like,
yeah, exactly.
hold the fuck on.
Don't move. Don't
Yeah.
run.
Yeah,
Not
he
doing
curls
it.
up in the ball. You're like, fuck, it's just an infinite ring of bands.
Is this where I die?
Yeah.
Is this his attack move?
I think leprosy could be cured, though. I don't think it's that big of
By
a deal.
Jesus.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
We're fucked, dude. He don't live here no more.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
Oh my gosh. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody said there were armadillos here in
yeah.
Indiana.
So
you
we
guys
had
hear
a
that?
couple sightings, but I believe they were dead.
Oh, they got hit on the road, but they had to be alive before then.
I said that last week, and you were like,
And I agreed with you.
Yeah, there was an armadillo sighting out on Indianapolis Road, like here in Columbus.
Oh, here in Columbus?
Yeah, like here in Columbus.
I honestly
See, I didn't catch that.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that there were more than one type of armadillo.
Right.
Right?
no.
I mean,
What?
yeah, it said the 9-banded armadillo.
So,
like, that implies that there's different species of armadillo,
so
I guess.
what we really need.
What rock have
for-
I been living under?
What we need for the show is
I watch a lot of
producer.
dumbass shit.
We
So
need-
I just know a random stuff that is, I don't know.
You would be really good at trivia then.
We need a
and
producer.
some trivias I'm pretty good at.
All right.
Some trivias. But
Types
sometimes you get into like the real smart stuff.
of-
And it's not me.
Armadillo. Types of armadillo. Giant, 9-banded.
Oh my gosh.
Brazilian 3-banded. Daspius, Southern 3-banded. Tolpinute. I don't fucking know how to say that word.
So what you're telling me is there's like 10 of them we can
There's
bet.
at least 6 that I can sit here right here on Google and verify.
Okay, so 5 of them are
And this
game-
little
are fair game.
9-banded bastard looks gnarly.
Really?
That dude is for sure a leper.
So you wouldn't want to touch it anyway.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What about the other ones? Would you
not.
touch them?
Would I touch them?
Like just by looking at them, would you touch the other ones? Or like,
No, I don't think I would want to touch any of them
Me neither.
dude?
because just not. I
Picture
don't
it.
know,
Picture
man.
it like a cat turtle.
Cat turtle.
Kind of what it is, right? It's like a cat, but it's got like a turtle shell.
Joe says he can produce. I was just kind of saying under my breath that we need a producer for the show to do shit like that.
To look up
To look
To
stuff?
Stuff
look up
up.
stuff. I could be like have a Jamie, like Joe Rogan's got Jamie. I
We
need.
Oh,
have
yeah.
an off-camera chair, dude.
We do have an off-camera chair.
We do have an off-camera chair.
I don't know.
Is it that one over there?
Yeah, that one's got a microphone. It's
So
got a
that one's
camera
set up to
it.
have a person in it, but there's just never a person in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need like Rob.
Rob abandoned us.
I think so.
He abandoned us.
I think he did.
He went to go buy cigarettes, and that was 18 years ago. We haven't seen him since, dude.
So anyway,
Yo.
Holly, your musical journey. You are the lead singer of the Fusion. However, I also know that you are a pianist. What else do you play? You play guitar too, don't you?
I won't tell anybody that, but I just know like 3 or 4 chords. So I would be considered in the Taylor Swift category.
So you can write every. Oh, did you? You can't hate on Taylor
No,
on
I
this
don't.
show.
Like I don't hate on her. But I think that there was some article, and I haven't seen it personally, but she was rated with one of the best guitar players in the world. Like,
I did see that,
okay, so you can verify that
and
fact.
I thought, well, I saw where, and it was the opinion of one person,
Okay,
but I'm like, I mean, Tay Tay is amazing,
I mean,
Best-
you got to be
best
a
in the
billionaire in the
world.
music industry, right?
best in the world.
See, I saw a meme. It's like Taylor Swift going to get a drink of water in the middle of the night. And it was like a private jet crashed into a kitchen.
Oh, Tay Tay.
Is she still with Travis Kelce or whatever?
Yeah, dude, we're gonna have a whole nother NFL season of Tay Tay and Travis.
Dude, the NFL ain't gonna let them break up.
No, and they shouldn't.
You know how many basic white chicks that brought to football, dude?
They shouldn't. The NFL.
that. But I honestly don't. I mean, there's worse role models out there. So
yeah,
to
there,
speak,
yeah,
I
there
guess.
are like Snooki
Yeah.
from Jersey Shore.
Yeah, like anybody who's following her
So-
needs some Tay Tay and TK.
They need
Exactly.
help, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, come
yeah.
on now. Now, granted, Nicole Pelosi, she's probably a fantastic human at some.
know who that
on
is.
some, Snooki.
Oh, just call her.
That's
Snooki,
her
dude.
name.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't just call her Snooki, and then I'm sorry I just said Snooki.
Snooki.
What's wrong
What's
with
up,
me?
Snooki?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude.
But,
do you
uh,
remember Jersey Shore? Do you remember like when that show
That
first
was
came
a
out?
big thing.
And it was like popular show, dude.
I never got into it.
I watched a lot of it, unfortunately.
All right, I just got a link here. So from Joe, Taylor Swift voted the 8th best guitarist of the last
Okay,
2
the
decades.
8th. Yeah, there you go.
Of the
Yeah.
last
No way.
2 decades?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was
So-
like,
There ain't no way, dude.
"Ooh, What?
John Frusciante, Alex Turner, John Mayer, Sam Fender, Johnny Greenwood, Chris Shiflett, Ed O'Brien, Taylor Swift.
Doesn't John Mayer just play like 3 or 4 chords in every single song he does too?
He's not like
First of
what
all,
I would consider a virtuoso.
Every pop song. Bling, 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 bling. Those 4 chords.
Who made this list?
This
who was
list,
the author of
this
that?
list is from guitar.com.
Obviously, someone bought that and had no.
The
idea.
writer is a young lady named Rachel Roberts, and it was published on June 12th, 2024. Let's look at some of the people Taylor's above. Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
Huh?
Simon Neil, Jim Root from Slipknot, Keith Urban, John
okay.
5,
Now we're talking.
Brad Paisley, Troy Van Leeuwen, Albert Hammond Jr. First of all, no way she's better than the guy from Queens of the Stone Age, okay? Ed Sheeran, Julian Baker. Like, where is Joe Bonamassa?
No kidding.
Where
Where is he?
You know what
think
I mean? Like
that list lacks all credit.
yeah, 100%
The credibility
all
of that?
credit.
No way.
Look that girl up.
No way.
Look her up.
Rachel Roberts?
Look her up.
Look her up.
Why should I do
See
that?
what her accreditations are.
All right.
Be making a list like that.
All right. Back to
I just went to the
Google.
Joe Bonamassa show, and it was freaking awesome.
Rachel Roberts.
Yeah, there's no way Taylor Swift is 8 on that list. There's no way half
I
of that
know,
list
that's
should even
what-
be on the list.
So I was having a discussion with some friends, and they're like, "Did you hear that?" And I'm like, "No. Where did that come from?"
There ain't no
All
way.
right.
So
There ain't
She's
no way.
a contributor for Guitar Magazine, freelance journalist. She's from the UK.
That's why, dude. Her standards
Yeah.
are already in the fucking
She's
trash.
from the UK. She's from Birmingham.
Dude, speaking of the UK, I have to be related to this fucking footballer.
Which one?
Ben Mee.
Ben Me? Oh, last name
I
same
saw
as you.
that episode where you were like looking.
Tell me I'm not related to that guy.
You both have blonde hair
And blue eyes.
and
I mean,
the same nose.
Yeah, me 80 pounds ago, I look like
Tyler,
that
put it in the
fucking guy.
camera.
The
Put it in the
nose.
camera.
It's look at his nose.
Wow.
Tell me I'm not related to him somehow.
He looks like James.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
he
my
looks like James.
Yeah,
Like your brother.
yeah. He's like the football captain. He's like the team captain of like Burnley FC or something.
Yeah?
I'm gonna order. He has 2 jerseys. I think he plays for 2 different teams. He plays for like Burnley and Brantford or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order one of his jerseys, dude. Because how cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
There you
fucking
What
go.
I
awesome.
feel like you need
And
to
you
do
could say you're related to him.
is
Actually-
trace your lineage.
I don't know how to do that, or I would totally do that.
Ancestry.com.
I have traced
but
mine
Don't
back
I have
to.
don't
I've
I have-
done it.
Do I have to put like a lot of effort into it?
You got to do it. Send him a spit swab and wait 6 weeks.
Well, you could do that, but I haven't done that yet. But once
So
you
if I do
start,
like if I do the ancestry, can I do like 23andMe and do the same thing, or should I do ancestry?
well,
Ancestry,
I like Ancestry, but I haven't done the 23andMe. So
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Ancestry
know.
is probably the best one for lineage and things like that.
So if I send them a DNA swab,
you don't have to.
I mean, you don't have to send them a swab.
yeah,
You
but
can
they'll
just-
tell me like my stuff, right?
Right.
They'll be like, bro, you're the last line heir to the throne. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, no,
Prince of Genovia.
yeah. Some guy that I used to work with, he literally called me last weekend. He was like, "Hey, are you related to anyone in England?" I'm like, "Okay, first off, I would never know if I was,
You could be.
right? Like, I would never know." And he's like, "I saw this guy, and his name is Ben Mee." And
Ben Mee.
first of all, my last name is rare anyway. Like, I don't
Sure.
ever see my last name anywhere, right?
Right.
So the fact that we have the same last name and literally, like you said, same nose, blonde hair, blue eyes, like we look pretty close.
I
I
saw
mean-
that episode where you were talking about somebody else that you found with like the same exact name.
As yeah.
So an Instagram
Yeah.
user
So
I think that
keeps
was it.
trying to message
Every
Tyler and
year,
steal his
dude.
username.
every year he's like, he hasn't messaged me for a little while.
Yeah.
But like for like literally 5 years, he'd message me every single year, like, "Hey man, can I have your name?" And I'm like, "No, dude, it's my real name." He's like, "Yeah, it's mine too." I'm like, "Yeah, well, that sucks that I'm older than you and made an Instagram before you, I guess. I don't know." I'm like, "This is really our parents' fault if you think about it. For naming us the same thing." He goes, "Yeah, you're not wrong." But literally every year after that, he would literally message me like, "You ready to give it up yet?"
What are the odds that he's as awesome as you
I don't know. I follow his Instagram and he don't post anything, so he's probably not that cool.
are? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got to get.
If you're cool, right, you at least
Oh my
post some
gosh.
shit.
I haven't posted to the gram in a while.
Me neither.
I need to get better at social media though. I feel
one.
like it would help us grow as a brand
You need to get
if I was better at social media,
I post
or
on
if you
Instagram.
helped ever.
I do. I got on my thing and liked someone saying the other day.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't do that. I just kidding, made that all up. No, but yeah, dude, I don't know. I post on Instagram all the time because I use Instagram when I do my food pictures.
Sure.
Usually to just like throw a filter on there, like
Right.
not like a real heavy filter, just like change the lighting a little bit because like my lights are really bright, so I kind of dull them down a little bit. But I always post it to Instagram and then share it to Facebook from there.
Right on.
You could do that.
Yeah.
I've got mine separated because I keep my Instagram separate from Facebook. It's a separate thing.
Yeah, I got mine. Dude, I don't even know what all my social medias are linked. They're probably all the same fucking thing by now, dude. I don't know. But
I need to kind of streamline all my stuff because it's all wonky out there. I know that now we qualify for an opportunity to possibly start being able to go live on TikTok when we do these streams, and that would help us explode.
Everybody's doing TikTok.
Everybody's doing TikTok.
Everybody.
But to go live on, like, I can go live on TikTok now with just like a one camera phone view, but to like use streaming software, TikTok's old rules were that you had to have 10,000 followers. I don't have that.
Really?
So I was like, all right, well, I really want to go. I'd love to have like this view in our professional stream, like streaming to TikTok. I think
you
that'd
know
be good.
how we get 10,000 followers on TikTok?
How?
I make a duo with Gagmaster P.
I agree.
He looks just like me, dude. And it'll blow up. But I don't really want to do that.
So why bring it up?
Well, I would have to make a sacrifice of smelling something very disgusting and making myself throw up, basically. That's what he's famous for.
What?
That doesn't even. No.
I don't think I want to know.
Let's do something else.
Yeah, that we can,
I'm sure we can come up with something.
Yeah, dude.
We're the kings of shticks.
I don't know what that means.
Like, we have our things that we do.
Oh, yeah, shticks.
You tell me anybody else has ever live streamed a match of Flippy Cup Tacto.
I'm sure people have done it, but no one has done it with one of the contestants being undefeated against the other.
I know. It's so unreal how
That
often I beat you
It's
at that game.
It's nuts at how bad you are at Flippy Tacto, dude. It's insane at how
Flippy?
bad.
Can you guys tell me what that is?
Flippy
You've never played
Tacto.
Flippy Cup Tacto?
So you play Flippy Cup?
Just
right?
get the table. I'm kidding.
Yeah, let's fucking do it, dude. We got straight liquor over there.
Is
Right.
it a drinking game?
Yeah.
It's a drinking game.
Oh.
So basically, have you ever played Flippy Cup?
No.
Okay, so you have a solo cup that's on its it starts on its top.
On its bottom.
Yeah, so the bottom up.
No top up. So it's open. It's got liquor in it or beer, whatever. So you have a row of
Oh,
those,
that's right.
And then you chug it, and
chug
then you have
it.
to flip it, and then you put it on a tic-tac-toe board, right?
You flip it and it has to land on its top, and then you put it on a tic-tac-toe
I've
board once
seen
you do
that.
that. Yeah.
But I've not played it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can give you some lessons if you want, because
You don't want lessons from him.
Never.
What
can
you want
even
is lessons
touch
from
me.
the king,
Yeah.
which he is not.
There's got to be a method to it.
There is.
There is a method to it. It's not being Tyler Me. Do everything you can to not be Tyler Me.
Dude, I'm telling you. telling you.
That's just general advice for your kids.
Yeah, that's for anybody.
Like, don't be Tyler Me.
If you ever find yourself in them shoes, get out of them quick.
Get out of them shoes.
Fast as you can.
Go buy some Air Maxes and move on with your life.
Get 'em, dude. Yeah, set up for some boomers if you have to.
Oh my god.
So back to Holly. We were talking about your instruments and the things that you do and play and how involved musically you are. Have you been a musician your whole life?
So singing since I was little, and
Okay.
then I really didn't pick up any instruments until I don't know, like 20 years ago.
Yeah. You
That's
just
as far
started.
back as I could go.
Really?
Yeah, like I've probably been playing 15 to 20 years.
Really?
Yeah,
That's when you learn piano.
yeah.
Wow.
So I took lessons.
Did you just decide I'm going to take lessons and do this?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I started out on guitar. I had an acoustic guitar that I started playing, and I became a weenie because it hurts like hell if you don't like build up calluses.
You got to
and
build up
stuff.
calluses, or you can just go through the whole process of stringing your guitar with good strings
Lighter
and
gauge
making
strings.
it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. But
There's all kinds of stuff you can do to make that go away, but the reality is acoustic guitars hurt sometimes.
it just hurts.
Yeah.
So I quit playing that. I learned like theory and all that stuff, and then went to piano, and I started tinkering around with it. And I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. I don't have to look like over here and then down here and then,
Right.
So I don't know. And it didn't hurt my fingers.
Right.
And I picked it up just like that. So still took lessons and took voice lessons just to make sure I wouldn't hurt myself, And I ended up firing my music teacher because she smacked my hands. And I'm not going to say who she was, but I thought, I'm done. She's a really good teacher.
She smacked your hands?
Yeah. Because I did something and she's like, oh, you're not ready for that technique yet. What do you think you're doing, young lady? So
Like you were in Catholic school?
Pretty much. And
But you're not Catholic.
no. And then I showed like this is what I put on after work, but this is basically how I would go dressed to my lessons. And she made me change my dress code.
What?
Wow.
And that's when I was like, okay, enough is enough.
As if you weren't paying her.
Exactly.
That's weird.
Like, was this lady like a very was there a high demand for her teachings, or was there not? Like,
She came, so I got her name from somebody at Tom Pickett's.
I just didn't know. I just didn't know if this lady was like so
So-
prestigious that she could change people's dress codes.
Right. Did you go to the Oxford of piano teachers?
Yeah.
Apparently I did here in Columbus, Indiana. But I do know that she was part of like the orchestra and played piano and pieces for the Philharmonic. And then I took voice lessons from another lady because I was going to just have this lady teach me everything so I wouldn't have,
Sure.
But after like a year and a half, no, 2 years, I was done.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I started playing with a lady in church who was a little more lax, and
Sure.
she was like, it's okay. And I was like, I'm just ruined. I don't think I could ever
Don't
find-
smack me. Just don't
Yeah.
smack me.
Yeah.
Take this trauma into my next piano.
I mean,
lesson.
she didn't like smack the crap out of me or anything, but it was enough to where like, really? Did you just smack my
You're
hand?
like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a grown up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think she might have been used to dealing with
Yeah.
6-year-olds or something. But
Yeah, dude, I'd probably quit too.
yeah, I
Or
mean,
I'd quit going.
quit
to
or
that
get a
lady.
charge.
Yeah, either one.
You know what I
it
mean?
was just it was just too much.
Sure.
And I learned a lot, which is why I kept going. And I just thought, no, I'm just gonna press through. So basically, I don't know how to read the bass clef anymore. I totally forgot all of it.
Oh, okay.
But you forget it. So
Right.
that's my history as far as like being professionally trained. And
I mean, I was a
learning.
kid when I learned how to play trumpet and tuba, but like,
But you didn't get your hands
and Mr. Pemberton was part of the Columbus Orchestra, but he never smacked me.
If I ever was forced to learn an instrument as a kid, I probably would have. I probably would have picked the bagpipe.
That'd be cool
Not,
as hell.
not an option in many U.S. schools.
I wouldn't have done it in school.
Okay.
Like some kids' parents are like, you need to learn an instrument of some kind.
Yeah.
You got it.
Like if that ever happened, I would have done it. I mean, bagpipe.
Just to piss your parents off?
No. Every time I hear a bagpipe, it just gives me chills, dude.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
cool.
it cool?
Like
It's
you're leading a
super
fucking
They are
army
cool.
or some shit with that.
They
dude.
are cool.
Like you're doing work with
Oh.
a bagpipe.
Don't get me wrong.
Who there's this band I follow. Like they're like it's Celtic. I don't know. It's Celtic. They're like half Irish and half Scottish, and they do the bagpipes and the drums, and like it is intense. Have you seen that?
I mean, I've seen bands like that. I don't know that there was
like Flogging Molly or something like that.
No.
Like their
I don't
kind
know
of
that
music.
Flogging Molly does any bagpipes.
I don't think they do bagpipes.
I don't know.
I like the old the old Irish cadences and Scottish stuff. You know, when-
Right.
That's exactly what this band is. You guys know what Outlander is? That series?
No.
Oh my god.
It's like a
Well,
TV show.
Yeah.
I have to
So
watch
that's
it.
the only thing I like watch or series on Netflix and stuff. I rarely watch TV.
Yeah.
But Outlander was one of my favorite series, and it's going to come back on in the fall. It's about time travel and all this crazy stuff. Not medieval, but fighting.
That's right up his
Sounds
alley.
like my kind.
Oh
of
my
show.
god, I love
That
it
is
so much.
right up his alley.
Yeah.
Like they're traveling through time, and it is so
I might have
cool.
to check it out. I just
Oh,
finished,
you have to.
I just finished Reacher on Amazon Prime.
The Reachers, like Jack Reachers.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it's like Who's the guy that plays him? Sean B. What's his name?
I can't remember.
Lord Voldemort. I don't know. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, but he's a big guy, and it's not like the Tom Cruise Jack Reacher movies, but it's
Right,
like a
it's the
series.
series.
Yeah, and they're good. I think they're only like 8 episodes each, but they're good.
I
Like,
saw that and thought about it.
they're good shows.
'Cause I
They're-
did
So I've
see
seen
the Tom
I've seen
Cruise
videos
one.
of that on TikTok.
He's badass,
And
dude.
yeah. Like that scene where there's a lady in the car that's in danger. She's forced to
goes-
go to the ATM.
He just says, "Does he have a gun?" She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right."
Or
this
the
won't-"
guy's waiting in the car. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. He's like, "Does he have a gun?" She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, this won't take long." And he just goes and beats the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Throws the gun throws the gun on the roof and like gives her the magazine. Said, "Hey, gives us the cops. The guns are in the car. He'll be out for a little while." Beats the tar out of him. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a good one. Like,
He's so cool to be that tough.
I know. I think I like the second season maybe more than the first, but they were both equally probably good.
They were on Prime, so
So can you see who like all your listeners are?
I can see
That's
who's
really cool.
commenting.
Oh, okay.
I can see the chat. I can see how many viewers we have.
Is my Aunt Kelly still there?
Kelly just commented a few minutes ago that you're self-taught. Adelita Venable says hi,
Oh.
Holly Barrett.
Hi.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yep.
if they comment, Deb Fordray
I wish we
says
could
hi,
just like
Holly.
Hello.
So
how
That's
I wish
awesome.
like because like we can see how many people are watching, but we can't
Yeah.
see. I wish it would show us like a list of who all's in there.
sure, no, it's not a Ziggy's podcast. No, definitely not a Ziggy's podcast. It's the Mind Snacks podcast. We've
Mind smacks.
for those of the that have never watched this podcast, you can follow us on our Facebook page at Mind Snacks Podcast or on our YouTube at Second String Media. But or they're here on my page every Wednesday at 8. We talk to people from around Columbus. We talk to C-Bus famous people,
the local celebs.
the local celebs.
I am not that. At
That is
all.
not true. That is not true. You are a rock star,
Yeah.
Okay.
and tonight we're talking about it.
I'll
Where
take it.
where
Yeah.
is Fusion's next public showing?
Yes.
Oh, well, hold on. So after I quit lessons, everything else I picked up, I did on my own.
Okay.
So basically, the theory went out the window
Right.
because, like,
you just kind of picked it up how your way.
because I was like, screw this. I mean, look at Lindsey Buckingham.
Yeah.
You know, look at all these people that never took a lesson in their life, have no training whatsoever, never took nothing, and they're like these amazing musicians.
Yeah, well,
you know?
and that's like the best way to learn, right? Because you learn like your specific way. Like some people with teachers, they can't learn the way the teacher teaches them.
And I'm not knocking people who like teach because really, if you're not holding a guitar properly, you could screw up your wrist. I mean, it hurts. My little girl, she's not little anymore. Let me say that differently. But we made her take music lessons.
See, I knew it.
I was one of those people.
I knew it.
Okay.
Because she wasn't good at sports. So she's
You're like you got to get into college somehow, and looks like band is
Sure.
your way in.
she was
Like,
the artist, you know.
like get.
So Sarah, my daughter, she took violin lessons starting
Violin's very cool.
God, 6 years old, 8 years old, somewhere around there. But the violin she started out on was like this big.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so cute. And she grew and grew and grew. And it, she was just to even hold it, she was trying to teach me because I was like, man, I want to learn how to play that thing. And
Right.
it just the way you have to hold some of the things, it just it's
That's like,
crazy. So
Lindsay Sterling. I don't know if you're listening
yes,
to her music.
she's
Lindsay
amazing.
Sterling, amazing.
She is amazing.
I love it. Yeah, I listen to Bass Hunter Pandora Station a lot, and she comes on there all the time.
Right.
Apocalyptica.
Great
Yeah.
band.
Gosh, they're
Great
awesome.
band.
Love
And I
them.
love some of the guest leads they get on their songs.
Oh, I know. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I have them on Spotify.
If you
So-
were dead or still alive. You know who Apocalyptic is, don't you, Tyler?
I don't know.
You probably have.
Yeah,
I think
you've probably
the
seen
name
them.
sounds familiar.
But back to Tyler's question, when is your guys' next public appearance? When are you coming back to see me?
So this is really bad. People are like, how come you don't have your dates memorized when I get asked? But
Because there's a million things that go on in life.
There is. That
And
is
you're,
true story. So acoustic, where am I at acoustically? No, I'm not there. So our next public gig is at the Kitley Inn on a Saturday.
Where's the Kitley Inn?
East side of Indy.
okay.
Okay.
You know
I-
where the old speedrome
The
is
speed
over
room,
there?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we did the thing at.
East side.
Yeah. I've actually played there.
Really?
It's fun. It's a fun place.
Yep.
Good times.
I want to go back to a place in Indianapolis called Nine Irish Brothers.
I just recently saw that.
It's a good place. Like I like the atmosphere there, but they like on the weekends they have like Irish bands and stuff like that play good music. Oh, like
I would love to go.
like
That'd be
flogging Molly
fun.
Towels, like
Yep.
type stuff. I think.
Sure.
But
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
yeah, and they got like Irish food and so like it's a very cool place. I went one time and thoroughly enjoyed it.
Nice.
Oh wow.
I'd like to go back.
What's Adelita saying? What's Adele?
Oh, she just says hi.
Oh, hello. Hola.
She said, let's drink.
Oh yeah, she's probably ready to put down some tequila.
Yeah?
Yeah,
There you
we've
go.
had many shots of tequila together.
I do
I
like
can't do tequila, dude.
Oh,
I can do tequila, but if you see me shooting tequila, no, I should have went home before that.
I mean, we had this Gran Cormino back here.
That's really good.
It's so good.
I gotta
That's
get another bottle.
That's the smoothest tequila I've ever had. I know there's smoother out there. I'm not surprised that everybody thinks, oh, you're a bartender, you know everything about it. I'm like, no, I don't. I am not a connoisseur of many of those like fine liquors. I don't give a shit. I drink flavored vodka with juice. Like,
Oh well, then you'll
that's
like
who I am as a person.
you'll like what's in that bag.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah,
we got to get to that. You brought us gifts.
I did.
We love it when people bring us
Yeah, I'll say
gifts.
it feels
So-
good when guests bring us, even though they don't have to. Like every time a guest brings us something, it's just awesome because it's something personal, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's personal, but it's personal for me. But I also knew that Sean was a vodka fan,
Okay.
so there's a little theme to it.
So I don't think you guys even realize I remember this, but you and Doug got me a bottle of vodka for my birthday a few years ago.
We did.
Yeah.
okay.
Now, why did you get me Pink Whitney?
Because I like it.
You like Pink Whitney?
What's Pink Whitney?
Pink Whitney is the Barstool vodka.
I was like, I want some of that right now.
It's New Amsterdam Pink Lemonade is what it is.
Okay, and there's
that's
So
a-
there's a theme in the bag. So see if you can tell what it is.
There's a theme in the bag. Hard True Cinnamon Vodka.
That's my favorite.
Yeah?
lemon. We got lemon bars, right?
Yep.
And
Do we both
poppy
have the
seeds.
same bag?
I think so.
Yep.
A poppy seed. We're doing some opium.
Yep. In small quantities.
Okay. Yeah, I totally failed that drug test because of the poppy seeds on this muffin.
Okay, lemon bars.
Okay,
Very,
I'm trying
very
to think.
good.
Lemon, poppy seed.
Oh, so it's a game we have to figure out?
No, and it's not really a game.
There's like a theme.
But I'll just tell you a little fun fact about me.
Another bottle of New Amsterdam vodka. Heavily underrated vodka, by the way. I wish we carried it at the bar.
I always keep like little knickknacks and stuff around the house.
Yeah? Okay, and this is a poppy seed muffin. So
So lemon, it's
lemon.
yellow. It's a snack, mind snacks. A little bit of shots there. But
I think she wants us to have a party, dude.
Well, I'm open to that.
my favorite cocktail is, or at least one of them, is a lemon drop.
Lemon drop.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I like lemon drop.
You've
one
never
of my
you've never asked me to make you a lemon drop.
I never have because
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, yeah, dude, and a strawberry crush. You ever had one of those?
No.
You like strawberry stuff?
They're
I
pretty
do.
good.
Get a strawberry crush. It tastes
pretty
like
good.
a strawberry Starburst kind of.
I got you.
Dude, they're so
I got
good.
you. Next
Is it
time
a
you're
little
in.
bit sour? Like
A little sour.
bit?
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna love it then.
They're so
Yeah.
good. They're so good. I drink them all the time. Someone's like,
All
"Did
right.
you really just order a strawberry crush?" Leave me alone, dude. It's 2024.
I know, right?
I love it.
I'm
I
like,
love
sure
it.
I did.
I love it when people bring us stuff.
I did too. And this is like some good homemade. Like put some effort into this.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
So
did
can we-
you make
can
the
we-
lemon bars?
Can
Yes.
Can we try the lemon bars right now?
Eat them, please.
I mean, Tyler?
I already ate mine, so that's why I'm not joining you.
Well, that's okay.
So I couldn't wait. I was like,
I don't know if you guys know this about this podcast, but We used to specialize in food reviews. So we'll put on the
Okay, so
put
these
it on blast.
These are handmade.
These are homemade lemon bars.
Yeah, they're easy to make.
Shh, don't tell people that. Tell them they're difficult. Lots of steps.
All right, let's see what we got.
Okay.
My powdered sugar didn't stick though. That sucks. I'm not the baker in the family.
It's good.
It's like a pie crust.
Yeah, very lemony.
Yeah.
Like the lemons, it's very good.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Betty Jo Collier Norris says, "Where's my lemon bars, Holly?"
She can come out. You come get one. You know where I live.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you. I
Like,
wish
did
I
you-
would have had
did you, like-
salsa because I would have brought you guys some salsa.
Do you like squeeze the lemons and stuff? Like this tastes like
Yeah.
fresh lemon.
Squeezed lemon, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll be honest. I had to use like fresh lemon and then I had to use some lemon juice, like the bottled lemon juice. So, yeah.
That's wild.
know.
Wildly
Yeah, that's
good.
good. Like I always like eating something like that. Like when it tastes like you took a bite of the actual fruit, right?
Right.
Like
That's the first thing I thought of when I bit into it. I was like, that's like biting into a lemon.
yeah,
But it's
like
not
in
sour.
like in a good way.
No, but in a good way.
Like
and it's
That's
summer,
really
and lemon
good.
is one of my favorite
Yeah.
things. So,
we
anyway.
my wife's from Michigan, so we go up and we take 31 the whole way, and right off 31 north of Indy, there's an Amish market, Wilson's. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but we always stop there and get these little. They're called fry pies. They're just like a little, I don't know, like a little fruit pie, handheld fruit pie, and
Yummy.
every time I get one of those and take a bite into it, like I got a peach one, and it literally tastes like you just picked a ripe peach off a tree and just took a bite. Like it's solid, A plus. That's what that reminded me of.
Nice.
Wow.
If you guys do food reviews, I want in on that.
You
I am a
tapped in.
foodie.
Well, we haven't really done it since. That's kind of, we've gone away from it. We more want to talk
I
about,
love to eat.
we more want to talk about people.
Yeah,
has
highlighted
been-
a lot of like the food in Columbus. Like whenever someone would
Yeah.
run a special, or
Especially during
there
COVID.
was something new,
We were
or,
trying to
like,
help
local
restaurants
bars and
like
stuff.
really highlight their stuff.
Yeah.
So during COVID, we were heavy on food reviews.
Yeah.
This show started with the Impossible Whopper. There's a little Mind Snacks history for you.
That's like the fake.
The Burger King, the plant-based meat
Yeah.
Whopper. And I didn't mind it. Tyler and Brian hated it.
Yeah, dude.
But that was our first episode. That was November, I think, 27th of 2019.
Yeah, the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
Whopper on your first episode.
The Impossible Whopper. We had
Oh
to
my
try
gosh.
We had to try the veggie burger.
I have to
that-
go
'cause
and watch it.
It like just released too. Like
The
at
plant
the
burger,
time,
yeah.
it was just released, and then I slept in the Ziggy's parking lot that night.
Yeah, that's how this show got its start. We used to just sit here, Holly, and not so much when we moved out here. This was when this show launched. I was in my bachelor pad. This was before I met my wife. I was in my bachelor pad, and we would just literally go through a bottle of Jaeger and do our podcast.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And obviously, things have happened. Tracy Meek wants some Scottish eggs, Tyler.
Ooh, those are so good.
Once my chickens
Deadly,
lay
but good.
some normal size eggs, I'll make you some.
Look at that.
Because like a Scottish egg is
It's
and,
sausage.
and there ain't no promise like a Tyler Me promise.
there's sausage, and it's like it's sausage wrapped around a soft boiled egg. So when you open it, it's supposed to be runny in the middle still. Savages, like they do Scottish eggs, and they're like hard boiled all the way through, and theirs are phenomenal. I love their hard boiled eggs. I like runny eggs,
Yeah.
so I do
Same.
that. But yeah, if you're looking for it, like I don't know if Tracy's ever been to Savage, but if you're looking for a Scottish egg, I love theirs with their like maple dipping sauce stuff.
Justin Lucas is also in line for Scottish eggs.
Okay, once my chickens, dude, like, did I already say on here I'm gonna make a double-decker deviled egg?
I don't think you did.
So like they're laying them tiny little eggs right now.
Right.
So I'm gonna hard boil one because I cracked one open and ate it last night. Like it literally is just a cute little bitty egg, dude.
like a
and-
quail egg size.
Kind of like
Yeah.
a slightly bigger maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take that and boil it and make a mini deviled egg out of it, and then make a regular deviled egg and just put it on top, dude, like a double-decker deviled egg.
Whoa.
And I think I'm gonna make that deviled egg hot dog you see going around.
Yeah.
Make me a deviled egg hot dog, dude.
You're making. We had hard boiled pulled pork eggs at the bar last night.
I saw that.
Okay,
How
yeah.
was that?
Hard boiled eggs with pork stuffed in them. I didn't sell a whole lot of them, but they looked good for people who like that stuff. I'm not a big hard boiled egg guy.
So the buffalo chicken deviled eggs were they looked awesome. I didn't try them, but I could imagine them being awesome.
Pork was good.
Chelsea one time on 107.3 talked about my deviled eggs I made for that 4th of July party that one time. Remember?
Yeah.
I made like the deviled egg BLT sandwiches.
Oh, I bet those were.
Yeah, and I had people literally texting me like, someone on the radio just talked about your deviled egg BLTs, and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh, probably Chelsea seen him on Facebook and like said something about him.
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
So Joe Compton is in here giving us all the shout outs. We actually did a review on military MREs one time. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We tried the literal MREs, battlefield tested, meals ready to eat.
Yeah.
We
We need to do another one of those. We need to do another one of those, but we needed to get like a chili mac or something.
Right.
Chili mac's good, but it'll stop you up.
It's fair. It's not like none we haven't experienced before.
Yeah.
But so yeah, the show used to be, since there's a lot of new people in the chat, and I love it all. The show used to be about food. Like it was always like, we'll have a guest, we'll talk to them, but we're gonna try this food and see what's going on.
We still every now and then we still like we had Ruben on and we did like a wing challenge. Like Allie comes up with these ideas sometimes. Like she got wings from all over Columbus and like packaged them up in different packaging with numbers and letters and stuff on them. And then we had to guess where the wing came from, which is actually way harder than it sounds, by the way.
Way harder.
Way harder. And she's gonna do the same thing with like fountain Coke, right? Because like everyone says McDonald's is the best fountain Coke,
It's so
right?
different though.
Well, that's what. But
Is it?
Is it? Like me and Sean B, we did a generic.
Ruben
versus,
did. We've had a few wing challenges, Joe. Don't get sensitive.
We did a what?
Joe goes, that was me that did the wing.
No,
challenge.
that was a wing gauntlet, dude. That was the heat. And didn't he sissy out or did he even eat the hot one?
No, he finished it.
See, I knew he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had faith in Joe the whole time.
Yeah.
I did.
I thought he was gonna win back.
I did too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you guys like spicy stuff?
No, we don't.
Oh.
But what we found is that people are wildly entertained by watching us eat spicy stuff.
Yeah, I'd be one of those people.
Yeah. And
we'll do anything for the fans.
fuck the fans.
We've tried hot sauce that was privately made, not packaged in anything. It should have been in a
I got some of
biohazard
that.
container.
I make hot sauce.
It tasted like
Oh,
blueberry when it started. By the end of it, I wanted to throw up. I felt like my teeth were moving.
Yeah, it was so hot, like it felt like my boss made it, and it at the end of it, I'm like, dude, all my teeth are about to fall out. Like it's that hot. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, it tasted good though.
That's- yeah.
The flavor on the front end was
It
good,
was awesome, and then it ended with.
and then I
just-
lost my taste and smell at the end.
Yeah. Anything he makes me that's purple, I just don't even eat it now.
Well, we've got ghost peppers and then habaneros at home. Plus
So-
serranos and jalapenos.
What kind of? So you make salsa? You said too.
Yes.
Okay. Well, when you make?
There's a few people, I don't know if they're listening, but they've tasted my salsa and they say it's the best salsa.
The
they've
next
ever
time,
eaten.
we'll have to get you back on. Next time you make a batch of like hot sauce and salsa stuff, you have to come back on and we'll have to give it a try.
Or
Yes.
we could just give you a shout out when we do a wing gauntlet next, because we've done that too. Like Jeff Jackson's hot sauces, we've included his sauces in our wing
Dude.
gauntlet.
I just ate one of his, so I have a lot of like small batch stuff in my fridge, like
Right.
small batch hot sauce. Like the batch he made where he said he couldn't find one of the peppers and just used all cayennes or whatever. I have that bottle still that's very fucking hot.
That was hot.
Yeah, I still have it, and I put it on my tacos the other day. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
It was fucking spicy, but
I
it was
guess
good.
my aunt like dropped off because she just sent me a message. Aunt Kelly says, enjoyed hearing you on the podcast.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised she tuned in because
We get a lot of like
some views.
we get a lot of traffic that people like
Yeah.
stop in for a
They'll
little bit.
stop in and they'll check it out for a few minutes and
leave a comment or two and
you
then
know.
head out.
But with an hour-long show, it's hard to keep people's attention. When you didn't like they didn't have this hour planned for their evening. You know what I mean? So it's like, to sit there and just imagine getting locked into something like on the toilet and then you're there for an hour.
Can't stand up.
Like
your legs are just gone.
Yeah.
You're like,
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Now, some people will,
Stay the whole time.
some of our most faithful fans.
Yeah, Rob and Teresa used to stay the whole time. Now we got to Google our own shit.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Or have Joe Compton do it.
Or have Joe do it.
I think I've seen his name on.
Joe.
We've had Joe on a few
Joe
times. Joe's a friend of the show.
One of the top 2 dirt drag racers at the fairs of Columbus and surrounding counties.
Yep.
Bartholomew and surrounding counties. I think he took second one race, didn't he, this time? The undefeated, like he was going into the season undefeated, dude. And
Absolute
then he
stud.
got second.
Absolute stud.
Yeah.
Deb says you have Lake Santee watching.
Oh my gosh! How many Lakers are watching?
So yeah, my mom got on there and said she's here.
Okay.
She wanted you to know that she's here.
Okay. There you go. At least you got one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, we appreciate everybody tuning in for the Mind Snacks podcast tonight. We do this live. Of course, we also put it on iTunes and Spotify. So if you go to iTunes or Spotify, just search Mind Snacks podcast, and you can go through our entire catalog of episodes that we've recorded over the last 5 years. Now, there's about 105 episodes. And if you multiply a little bit, you'll know that there's been about 250 Wednesdays. Some of them didn't get uploaded.
Yeah.
Okay, some of the old ones, we kept them off the iTunes and Spotify. We didn't want to get canceled.
Yeah, we had to.
We haven't always been the responsible men that we are
haven't
now.
always been so PC.
Yeah, right.
We're
still not.
It was all in good fun.
It was all in great fun.
But some people might,
Get butt hurt.
Yeah, in today's day and age, dude.
Oh my gosh. I think that's so much about some of the things. And it is funny as hell. And it's like, oh my gosh, you could not, you just couldn't say or do that right now.
Yeah. And then I think back to like South Park in the fucking early 2000s. I'm like,
oh.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well, and then you watch like.
Even South Park now, dude, they still don't give a shit.
I saw a post today that was like things you could say in the 1990s that you couldn't say now. And that was like, I'll see my kids when they get home. Just imagine it's 1992. Your kids go outside to play. You don't have any way to contact them, and you don't see them again until the streetlights come on.
Right.
Imagine doing that today.
That's the way I grew up.
And it's a way we all. I know I grew up that way. Tyler, I don't know. Tyler's a little younger than I am.
No, I grew up the same way.
But I figured as much.
Mine. So like when I was a kid, I lived out near Brown County. So like mine would be, we would leave the house and go into the woods, right?
Sure.
And then wouldn't come back until like the sun went down and we couldn't see anything anymore.
Right.
But then when I moved to Hope in like the 7th grade, it was the same. Like we'd be out running the streets until the streetlights came on and
run them streets.
But married to the streets.
Married to the streets.
Oh, dude.
But now, like, there's no way that's happening now. I mean, it can't happen.
Oh.
There's just too many weirdos, man.
Yeah.
Where did all the weirdos come from? Like, you can't tell me that the number of weirdos per capita has expanded like that since 1993, and there's no explanation.
No, I think the weirdos have always been there. I think it's just more accepted to be a weirdo now. If that makes sense, right? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with weirdos. I'm just saying like
no.
The real weird ones.
I'm talking about the weirdos that would be a danger to your kids.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
Like even them, it's not really like there's weirdos that are what we think are weird, but they're not really that weird. But like
sure.
Those type of weirdos, like
right.
Even them, I don't think they get near enough trouble these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like back then you do that and then people would want to fucking burn you at the stake. Now it's like, oh, you get like a probation sentence or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
So the lawyers screwed it up.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. That's fair. The lawyers screw it up. She said, Betty said, who killed Kenny? You bastards.
Dude, my favorite episode about when they killed Kenny is they got that ticket to the unlimited candy bar or whatever, like to get all the candy you could get for like an hour, and fucking Kenny had the ticket and died, and they didn't know where the ticket was at. So they were like building the stairway to heaven to try to find Kenny to get their ticket. And like Alan Jackson showed up and was like singing, because like every time something bad happens, he like sings to capitalize on her.
Go on loving you.
But like it's like Alan Jackson.
That's Toby
up.
Keith, by the way.
No.
Every time our American military gets into
it wasn't
something,
the military. Just like it was like something bad, like
we'll
like,
put a boot in your ass
it's
and see
Alan
American
Jackson's
way.
like, it was like the 9/11 restaurant's like, where were you?
Yeah, where were you?
But he's like,
the world stopped turning.
Yeah. But he was like, where were you when the kids built the stairway to heaven or whatever? and like they were just doing it to get Kenny to get the
candy ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That episode's awesome, dude.
Oh my gosh. It's it's a shame though. Like I'm gonna go back again because we're not in Columbus for a little while. I don't think.
Damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
I made a production error.
I think that September we're
so where all do you play in Columbus? Like solely Ziggy's or all over?
So the only two places we've played in Columbus are Ziggy's and the Garage.
Okay.
Played 4th Street for a while. And then I don't know. These are the only two places now. So.
Okay.
You guys be bebopping around though.
But we're all over the place. I mean,
yeah.
Really, I mean, I would consider us half of an indie band and half Columbus.
Are all of your members from Columbus?
No.
No. Just you and Albert, or
Just
what?
me and Albert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. That's cool. Like, look, I've been there.
Tom still plays with us.
Sure.
But so he's from Columbus. So there's 3 of us from Columbus, and then we've got Mike and John from Indy.
Okay. So Tom's still playing? Mm-hmm. I didn't think he was going to anymore.
He's sticking around.
Good.
He's sticking around.
I like that guy.
I mean, honestly, you got to get somebody up to speed for one.
Sure.
Because we're so busy, we really don't have time to be on the DL because we're a working band for the most part.
Right.
So you gotta hustle. You gotta know your shit.
And listen, I'll give the shout out that nobody ever seems to give. Hardest working member of the band, old hubby.
Yes.
Old Doug Barrett.
No, he gets it from me.
I know he does.
Well, how do we take that? But he's always he's like the most dedicated employee. He is the MVP.
Right.
Because he's the first there and he's usually the last to leave. Now,
sure.
I have a requirement that everybody has to help pack up because, I'm loading before the show and I'm loading when I get home. Unloading, I should say.
Right.
Plus, I'm wrapping cords.
Sure.
But that's the only thing. I mean, for the most part, my bandmates have it pretty easy. They don't have to set up. It's all done for them.
See, when I was playing, I did all that. But because it was my gear and I didn't want help. Like,
how come?
Because I'm particular about too many things to ask other people to be that meticulous with my stuff. So that's why I was just like, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it. I have a system. I can knock this out real quick. And it's just like that. Like, and that comes from, I DJ a lot too. So I'll go and set up my whole thing for DJing, tear it all down. It's a quick process, and it's the same idea. Like, I had a process nailed down that I could do it in X amount of time, and everybody's like, "Where's this go?" I'm like, "Right where it is. Like, it's fine. I got this.
Yeah,
don't worry about it." Didn't bother me an ounce because, like I said, it was all my stuff. I knew that if I did it, I packed it up, I unloaded it, I loaded it, whatever it was taken care of.
Yeah.
And I was that guy. And I couldn't ask anybody else to be that meticulous with my stuff.
I get it. So now we're just like, where you're at, unplug everything, wrap it, and leave it.
Right.
And then he does, like, usually I'm like doing other stuff at that point, or I'm like settling everybody's tabs and then getting the band paid. And when I come back, there's usually everything's done, and now everybody just has to pack up and put shit in the truck. So that we've got it down to a system.
Yeah, everybody's got their system.
So it's
What's
working
it,
out.
What do you love it?
Do I love it? Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
What's your favorite part of it? And I love this when I talk to musicians that do this. Tyler knows I get excited every time.
He
I
does, every
posted
time.
a picture today of my old band, a picture that we took 15 years ago.
really?
Yeah. And
Is it on your Facebook page?
yeah, and you'll get shit service in here. But it's just us. It's just a picture of the four of us. But and I just, a couple of them commented on it already, and I'm like, reunion, boys, let's do it again. Let's relive the glory.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should.
Did Catfish ever say anything, dude?
He liked a comment, I know. So we'll see.
Oh, there it is. It's
Yeah.
been 15 years.
It's been 15 years,
Yeah.
and since that
Is
picture
that guy
was
picking his
taken,
nose?
yeah. To be fair, his name is Catfish. So I mean, he looks like a guy that would be named Catfish.
Oh my gosh.
Also, he's beautiful. But yeah,
Catfish.
I was a mere 28-year-old boy in that picture,
Oh my goodness.
just playing rock and roll
Yeah,
music
dude.
and having a blast.
You guys need to do a reunion show.
Is that at Ziggy's?
That's at Ziggy's.
I'm trying to look at the background to see where it's at, but
That's at Ziggy's. So
Okay.
that is Ziggy's looked completely different then. The stage was on the other side of the room.
I remember that.
We've got that. Somebody pointed out to me today. They're like, "Is that a tube TV behind you guys?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was 15 years ago, man. That was a little tube TV we had hanging in the corner that we could illegally get like the Indy 500 on and shit." So
I had a gripe about that not so long ago, but I guess you can look at it on public TV now. So
yeah, well, sometimes I mean,
that.
you gotta buy a streaming service if you live in Indy.
Yeah.
My grandpa had he bought a TV mount one time. He's like, "Hey, can you help me mount this TV to the wall?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I didn't know it was like a 32-inch tube TV. I'm like, "Grandpa, there ain't no fucking way that this thing is gonna be suspended in the air." And it was, dude. We mounted the thing in there, and he duct taped the TV around it. I'm like, "Okay, it worked.
Oh, wow.
It worked." But
Oh, God.
Duct tape,
a tube TV, dude.
duct tape.
Duct
A
tape,
fucking
huh?
32-inch tube TV hanging from the ceiling.
You could use gaff tape.
Yeah, it was
It's rough.
a wild time.
It's a rough go, man.
I guess
Okay.
my favorite part is not necessarily the amount of people, but the people that are there who are like supporting
You guys have a wicked little following.
and they like your shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Makes you feel like a rock star, dude. Like that
Yeah.
Nickelback song.
Honestly, I'm completely opposite. I don't like feeling like you would not believe the stuff that goes through my mind sometimes when we play certain places and you're like people watching. It's oh my God.
Oh, see, I was different. I ate up every bit of it. I really did.
You liked it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I would stand up on shit and jump off shit, and I would like be singing something or doing something, and I would just look at the crowd, and everybody's just mimicking and following what I do, and I'm like,
So I'm engaged like that.
I'm like, I've got all you motherfuckers
He was
right
just like,
here
it was
in my
like it'd
hand.
be
I
like going to
loved
like a
every bit
Limp
of it.
Bizkit concert, but it was just
Yeah.
Sean at the 19th hole.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. There's this one bar we played at a few weeks ago, and we'd been playing there for 3 years. And the last time we played there, it was the hardest crowd to crack.
Yeah.
Like that, I walked out of there thought, I can't do this anymore. You know, it like one of those moments where I just thought, why am I doing this?
Right.
You know, I mean, I had to tell him to turn stuff off. And I'm like trying to engage with people, like getting in their face and stuff and saying, hey, how's it? You know, what do you guys do? You know, and nothing.
Sticks in the mud.
Nothing.
See, we would just take rolls of toilet paper and throw them into the crowd, and I would literally aim at somebody that I was like, you should pay more attention.
Yeah,
You
it
should
feels
pay
like
more
fucking
attention.
toilet
So
paper
when
guns.
you did it, did it unroll and like it went?
Oh yeah, I had
that would be
I
fun.
toss it like a football, and bar owners love that. They also love my confetti cannons.
I was getting ready to say confetti would be
Confetti
fun to
cannons are great. They're great because they'll make literally everybody in the bar at one time go.
Like, yeah, if
Right.
you're already watching, you would know it's coming.
Right. Right.
Joke's on you.
I just
So
stepped-
we did play one bar.
Yeah.
And talking to, like I said, I engage with our people, and that's a problem I have because I'll forget where to come in because I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
So there was this one bar that we played at in Indy, and I was walking on the railing, and they made me get down.
Yeah.
They said it was a liability and a risk, and I was like, I know all about that. Just I'm fine.
Yeah.
Not,
Like,
you
if
know.
I break my leg, I won't sue you.
Yeah,
Right.
They're like,
Yeah.
what were you doing? I'm like, I was walking down the sidewalk. It's a city's problem.
yeah, it's. But yeah, it's. I mean, I really like it when people are into the music and what we're doing, and they're jamming, and I like people singing along.
Yeah.
I like to see people singing. I know that song. I love that song.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite part.
It's cool. I like. I liked every bit of that. Every bit of just people being into it. I always told the people in our band. I think you and I have had this conversation. Like, if they see us having fun, they will have fun.
Yeah, that's true.
They will have fun. If they see us having, they can look up here and they're like, those guys are having a fucking blast. Like, they will too have a fucking blast.
Yeah, Tom and I crack jokes all the time.
Yep.
Like he's probably one of my best friends for a guy friend.
Yeah.
And he'll have you in stitches at times.
Yeah.
Like by the time I get to the show, because we normally ride together, because I can't see at night, so my stomach hurts so bad. And then we're still cracking jokes
Yep.
on stage, and it's a blast. We do have fun. My band
Yeah.
has a good time.
Yeah.
They do.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's all about having a good time.
We crack jokes at each other.
I promise you the money's not good enough.
It's not, but this is what I do for fun.
Sure.
I have other things I do for fun, and this is one of my favorites. But it's for fun.
It's a release, and I'll be honest with you, like a lot of people don't know this about me. Like I'm a bit of I get an insecure from time to time. Like where I'm like I question
introverted.
I question everything. And I try not to be introverted. I pretty much feel like I'm an extrovert, but on the inside I'm just kind of like, man, what do they look at when they see me? What do they see when they look at me? And I'm just like, oh my God. And that's the one place that I've ever been in my entire life is on a stage where I'm just like,
You're in your alter
Nope.
ego thing.
I'm like,
going.
fuck all you people.
Yeah.
I know what you see when you look at me now. Like, I know that. And every other place, I've never been able to get that feeling ever again. There's a truck repair shop on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, dude.
Got some
they're having a
after-hour
good-
shit
yeah,
going
they're
on
having
in
a
there.
good time over there. They're having a good time over there.
That,
So, yeah.
you talking about being like whatever, insecure, a little
Yeah.
shy. It reminded me of a conversation I had with my brother last night, James. I texted him, and I was like, "Hey, whatever, what's up?" He's like, "Just got my ass chewed for 10 minutes," because he told Cade, my nephew, who is 5 or 6. He's like, because he's in school or whatever. He's like, "It's okay, like to be shy at school sometimes," and he was like, "Dad, I am not shy." And then he chewed James' ass for 10 minutes on why he shouldn't be shy because he's old, Like, and then James was like, he's like, "This is why I fucking drink." Like,
Right.
I'm like, you just need to start recording this, dude. Could you imagine like putting a
Aw.
lecture of a 6-year-old about not being shy on YouTube or something?
Oh, yeah.
It'd go fucking
Oh.
berserk, dude. But yeah, you saying
my
that
God.
reminded me of my nephew just lecturing my brother about it.
Right.
But I wish I could have been a fly on the wall. That'd have been hilarious.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I definitely have a plan, and we can talk about it offline, but I think you guys might be interested in it.
Ooh.
And I've really struggled with it because of maybe not necessarily insecurities, but maybe it being a success
Right.
thing.
Ooh.
But it would have to do with the community. I had already been talking to some people behind the scenes to somehow get some sponsorship
Yeah.
for it. But that's another time and another place.
Yeah.
But I think this would be a good platform for it.
So, and that's what we're trying to build is we're trying to build opportunities for ourselves to get outside of these walls and make an impact and do some cool shit. Because why not?
yeah,
Help
Why
people
not?
out.
there's people hurting.
YOLO.
Yeah,
For
like
sure.
like that time we went and donated. We raised money and donated it to Ethan's table. Remember
Yeah.
that?
That was one of the coolest things we've
Yeah, dude,
ever
that
done.
kid was fucking stoked.
Brian York, what's
It
up,
was
my
like
guy?
during COVID or whatever. This kid would like set a table out for people who needed stuff.
Hi,
Yeah.
Brian. Is that
Yeah.
Okay.
Lonesome Crow, Brian.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
to see them at the garage the other night.
I like Lonesome Crow's like Lonesome Crow and 9 to 44 are probably
Yeah.
my two favorites to watch, like on acoustic nights.
They have played
They
Lonesome.
got all kinds of shit going on with
Lonesome,
their stuff.
Lonesome Crow has actually played on this show. They played a few songs on this show.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
A while back,
Like
yeah.
in here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So they brought their stuff in
Yeah.
here? Oh my gosh, I could have brought my piano and we could have done some shit.
Jam session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They we need to have them back on, play a few songs.
I agree.
Eat some fucking fruit punch packets.
Yeah, and do some shots,
Right.
especially if it's this close.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah.
I like everything you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah, last time when they were on, they made us eat those. That's why we have that box of fruit punch packets. These eat the dry powder.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
That's
they
a
have.
challenge, and they made it
Oh my
up,
God.
and they do it.
Ooh, that's making my mouth like
Oh yeah,
because
your
of the,
cheeks like hurt.
I
Just
like sour candy, so
Ooh.
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
sour, I'm good
I actually
with.
put one in that bottle of water today. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll use this thing.
Oh my god.
But yeah. They. That's the first time we ever had to do it. Now we do it every time they're on the show.
right.
God, you know that's not to gross anybody out, but that like makes me salivate just thinking about that sour shit.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's the point.
Yeah, yeah, it gets you. It gets you good.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Great times. Well, guys, it's about time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Right on.
About time to get her done. Doesn't
Can you
feel
believe
like it's
an
been
hour and a half.
Doesn't feel like it's been an
Oh
hour
my
and 20
God.
minutes.
It just flies by, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
But it was so fun. Like
Yeah.
it was just
I'm
Yeah.
glad you were here. Like,
I
great
had a good
episode.
time.
Lots of people watching. Lots of people interacting in the comments. It's a great time. Brian said, "I'll bring the diet shit. It's the worst."
I didn't want anything worse.
Let's go.
Fucking
I'm good
bring
with
it,
it,
dude.
I'm
Fucking
good with it.
bring
We'll
it.
do anything. You know that.
We eat all those phenylalanine or whatever that sweetener is.
yeah, phenolic alkaline lean or something.
Now, see, don't say that.
What?
I don't want to eat anything that sounds like that.
What? I don't even know
that
how to
big old
pronounce it
fancy
right.
word
Yeah.
for artificial
Like we were talking
sweetener.
about eating antifreeze before I think before you got here. Like
We're
there's
not
something
eating antifreeze,
glycol,
drinking antifreeze.
drinking something glycol.
Ethyl or
propylene glycol. Ethylene.
ethylene glycol.
Ethylene glycol, yeah. How you're basically a goner.
You're a goner, and it's sweet, so you don't even know it's there. Someone poisoned a root beer float with it and killed somebody
Yeah.
What?
after they used hemlock and pong pong seeds.
Oh, I think I read that
Freetown.
story.
Freetown,
yeah.
yeah.
It's Freetown. It's a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
but
2022. They used pong pong seeds, and then that didn't work, so they used hemlock 3 different times,
Hemlock root.
and that didn't work, and then they used antifreeze and a root
That's
beer
some
float.
witchcraft shit.
That's some fucking witch. Hey, dealing with a breakup in the 1600s.
Right.
Yo, I saw Agnes do a magic. She's a witch.
Oh my god.
Tyler, and the tangents. Well, Holly, what do you think? Did you have a good time?
I did.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I might come prepared. I had a little script written up, just because I thought I really thought very hard about topics that were off limits for me.
Shoot.
and I
no.
thought,
Well, so I did that. The message I send to everybody before they come here is like, if anything's off limits, please let me know because I don't want to
know what we
accidentally
did
open a
forget
can
tonight?
of worms. You know what I mean? That you don't want to get into.
You know what you did forget?
What did we forget?
Tim Gilpin.
We did. Well, now we haven't.
We didn't now.
We obligatorily have to mention Tim Gilpin on every episode.
Every episode, we have to say Tim Gilpin.
okay.
Not because he contributes any money or
He don't
anything, just
contribute
because
shit. He
just
hates
it pisses him off.
He hates it. Speaking of
So-
off limits,
Yeah, speaking of off limits, Tim Gilpin.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? But you got anything you want to say before you go? Anything you want to get out there before we're all done?
any shameless plugs?
God, I don't know what to look at. Whether I look at you or this,
Us. Yeah.
Whatever you want to
Um,
look at, yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
for Ziggy's support too. I mean, I
Yeah.
have to mention that.
Yeah.
And all the Columbus people that come and hang out with us and like our posts, that share our stuff,
Yeah.
whatever it is, from the band thing, I'm saying, thank you.
Yeah,
for
sure.
that.
Absolutely.
But I don't have the history here that a lot of you have, so I don't think too many people really see how I am outside of,
No.
Well,
Well, that's part of why we're here.
I do some
Yeah.
crazy stuff, believe
Yeah.
it or not, so.
She came on this podcast with these two goons.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I
God.
mean, that's crazy
That's
enough.
crazy enough.
I was thinking about that one time after hours after we did a show.
Yeah.
And I was like climbing all over the benches and stuff. And you're like, get down from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was like shit faced.
Yeah.
Just completely.
Well, so anytime you see somebody that's tearing down musical gear at 2 a.m., like you see that side of them that very few people see. So it's not just you. It's just, I don't know if that's assurance for you or not, but
Oh no, it's just and Tom and Doug are like, "Do you remember that?" And I'm like, "Fuck no, I don't remember that." Oh, I just said the F-bomb.
It'll be fine.
But I said no.
Great. Now we're gonna get demonetized.
Record the whole episode.
we
I
never
don't
got-
remember
we
that, you know?
We never got. I've
So-
been cussing this whole time.
One time
I think
got
it's personal for her. She doesn't want to say it because she doesn't want to say it. We got problems.
Okay, so you can say it. I wasn't sure.
We're
like,
degenerates, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The only thing you can't say is the word that got uttered on this show in episode 40.
It didn't get uttered. It got screamed.
Yeah.
That's why we need to dump a button.
That's why we need a dump it
Oh,
button.
can you tell me off
Yep.
line
Yeah.
what it
Yep.
was?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because
We'll
I'm
tell you.
curious now.
For right now,
Yeah.
we're pretty sure we've suppressed that entire episode so that it never
We
comes
think so.
out
If that clip
ever.
is deleted,
Yeah, the clip's deleted.
then we're good.
The clip's deleted.
Oh.
If that clip was gone,
That episode only exists on a hard drive that's only going to be recovered if we really fuck up.
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll dig us up some dirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
Yeah.
Tyler, me, you got any final thoughts before we go?
I don't think so.
Betty Jo Collier Norris says, so excited to see you.
I don't think so. Yeah. Get out there and see
She
the fusion.
hasn't, Betty,
Get out
you
there and see
haven't been to
Fusion.
see me in forever.
Oh.
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 The last time I saw you is when we had lunch
Take
at 4th
that
Street.
shit off.
Shots fired, dude.
Let's go.
Shots fired.
Come see me. I miss you.
Thank you, Betty, for being a part of our episode tonight and commenting and being around and watching us be goofy and have fun with Holly.
Betty see me goofy. Actually, we went to a concert together. We stayed up until I don't know what 2
Oh,
or
so
3
she
a.m.
has seen you at your worst.
No, she has not seen me at my worst.
Okay.
Oh, I got stories that we can't share.
Okay.
I got some of those.
Yeah. We got one that we're going to share when we get offline,
Yeah.
but we can't share on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So you got nothing else to say, Ty me?
I don't think so.
I got
dude.
nothing else
Good
to
episode.
say
Go see the
either.
fusion.
I got nothing else to see either. Go see the
see the
Fusion.
Go see the
Fusion.
fusion.
Yeah.
Find the Fusion on Facebook. Of course, they're on Facebook. And, of course, you can also go see
have a
the Fusion
website,
Half
too.
Fused.
Website.
What's the website?
The fusionband.net.
Thefusionband.
So if you go to Facebook, my link is on our Facebook page
Okay.
to our website. We
Okay.
actually built that ourselves.
Built a website. I
yeah.
see this. Look at that's beautiful.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Booking at thefusionband.net. Okay. I love it.
It's still like I got to add dates for the rest of the year,
Right.
but you almost have to go back like write code into that shit. And
Oh, yeah.
that's not for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
This company that we have out here has a website. It rarely gets updated because, boy, I don't do that. I gotta get a hold of some Wix or something. A little GoDaddy.
Little
Yep.
go
Need
dad.
somebody's help.
Yeah.
Holly is coming to the lake Saturday. Of course, Deb, we talked about that. Not a public show, but Holly will be. The Fusion will be at Lake Santee on Saturday, playing what sounds like an amazing time.
oh yeah.
An
We're
amazing.
going to be
time.
out there for the next 2 weeks doing the amphitheater, and then we got invited back to do a big ass block party.
Very cool.
That's major.
Both at Lake Santee.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Then Sandy Riley Bradford says, "See you at the lake. See you Saturday at Lake
My
Santee."
girls. Those are my girls.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my squad.
All right. Well, we're gonna shut it down for Tyler, me, and Holly Barrett. My name is Sean B. Thank you guys for participating and watching the Mind Snacks podcast. Again, check us out on iTunes and Spotify. We are there with all of our entire episode catalog right there, waiting for you to kill some time with, or maybe celebrate a holiday. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Also, go to youtube.com/Second String Media or at Second String Media, one of those two. I need to fix that.
Fuck it. They'll find it.
Look up YouTube. Look up Second String Media on YouTube. That's what we'll do. Just go find it. We'll see you there. This has been the Mind Snacks podcast. We will see you guys next Wednesday. Have a great night.